All right, we'll do this one. Being asked to find the zeros for x squared minus 4 equals 0. To factor this one, we need to do a little work on it. Normally, our factored problems have looked like number 10. You had something squared, something with an x, and just a plain old number. Now we have the squared, and we have the number. We're missing the plain old x. So I'm going to move all this. I guess I can't move it over. I'm going to write it so there's space. Minus 4 equals 0. Now, this is the part that sometimes confuses kids. There is an x here, but it just isn't written. If there are no x's written, that means there are 0 x's. So we just don't have to write that math. But to make it easier, I'm going to write it as 0 x's so I know how to factor this one. There are other ways to factor this without putting the 0 x's, but since we already know this way for now, let's just keep doing it this way. So our step remains the same. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. Step number 2, what are the factors of negative 4? 4 and 1, and 2 and 2. Step 3 is a little different because now we have to add up to 0. But that shouldn't be a big deal because one of them does add up to 0. The 2 and 2. So how can I add 2 and 2 together to get 0? That's pretty simple. 2 and negative 2. 2 plus negative 2 is 0. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. That means both of what we want. All right. Step number 4 is the fraction. A over number 3 and A over number 3. A is 1. Number 3 is 2. A is 1. Number 3 is negative 2. So our answer for this one is 1x plus 2 and 1x minus 2 equals 0. So I want to find the zeros for this one. Like I did before, set each one to 0. 1x plus 2 equals 0. 1x minus 2 equals 0. Subtract 2 from both sides. 0 minus 2 is negative 2, so that's my first 0. Is negative 2. My second one, I'm adding 2 to both sides. X equals positive 2. So I think my 0 is negative 2 and positive 2. Let's verify that with a calculator. X squared minus 4. Look at my graph, and it does indeed work. Negative 2 and positive 2 are my zeros.